Hello, it's Ryan from 2minutetennis.net, and in this video, I'm going to show you some great single strategies that you can copy to win a lot more matches. Now, this video is courtesy of Matt Lynn on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to his awesome channel. I've put his link in the description below. All right, let's watch the point in its entirety, and then we'll diagram it. So I'm really excited to show you something. Let's start with the serve here. I absolutely love how long the tossing, or I should say the server's tossing arm stays up. So he keeps this left arm up, this tossing arm up forever. It's just such a hallmark of even the high-level players that the tossing hand is higher than the racket. You watch most recreational players, after they toss the ball, way too early do they start pulling this tossing arm down, but he keeps it up forever. I absolutely love this. It's amazing how long he keeps that tossing arm up. Reminds me of Djokovic, actually, how long that tossing arm stays up. Really helps you to swing up into the ball, putting necessary spin for consistency. Love it. Now the returner hits down the line. Now I actually was surprised that the server didn't step in on that ball, and actually he steps straight across on this shot. And he kind of gets jammed up with this, and it's hard for him to turn his hips into this shot. So if you can, in this situation, the key leg to focus on here is actually the left leg. So if you're moving to your left, really focus on your left leg. You actually want to get it more behind the ball, and if you can, try to step into the shot. So he's really stepping across here, but he hits a good shot cross court, and that's important. If you don't feel like you can do much with that ball, then you got to hit it cross court so that you're not out of position on the next shot. Here's another situation. So the opponent hits cross court again. The returner hits cross court. Here's another situation where I kind of thought that the server would actually move around it in order to hit a forehand, but he kind of moves around this ball to hit a backhand. And again, he's not going to be able to put much on this ball, so he does actually hit it down the middle, but he hits it short, which is not surprising since he's moving backward and moving out of the way of out of a forehand to hit a backhand. So I'm not actually surprised that he hits the ball short, but here comes the opponent attacking the net. And this is where things get really good for the server. I absolutely love how he plays this point. So when your opponent is coming forward, and we just look at where his opponent is. His opponent has not even reached the service line yet. I would say he's, maybe a foot behind the serve. Well, let's actually look exactly where he is. Yeah, he's about a foot behind the service line at the contact of the server hitting. There's no need, and I mean this, there's no need to go for a down the line or cross court pass when your opponent is coming forward, especially if you're far behind the baseline. The chances of executing a perfect down the line or a cross court pass, in my estimation, is going to be less than 50%. It will absolutely be less than 50%. And because of that, it's not in your best interest. You don't want to do something that is a chance less than 50% if there's a better choice. And what I would suggest to you is that you aim low to the person who's coming in. First off, they might just miss, but they also might hit it short, and you can do something with that ball. And watch, he hits the ball right on the guy, hits it right to him. Now, I'm sure he wanted to hit it pretty low, and he gets it kind of low. He gets it basically exactly at net level. But I want you to notice what he does, what the server does. As soon as he hits this ball, watch how he takes a step forward. See that little hop forward? He takes a step forward because he wants to get closer to the baseline in case the volleyer hits it short, because staying way back here is not going to be in his best interest. So he wants to move forward in case the volley is short. And it's actually what happens here. The volley is short, and he's got to step inside. Now, the down the line passing shot in most cases is the easier passing shot to hit, especially when the ball is very low. When the ball is low like this, hitting a cross-court pass that's going to land by the side tee, which it has to, because if you hit the ball deep, it'll be easily volleyed and cut off and hit over here. So he has to hit the ball very short and get it to land near the side tee where the service line hits the single sideline, going to be very difficult to be able to spin this ball. So I really like the fact that he hit this ball down the line, because as it travels down the line, it's not having to cross in front of the opponent. Here, when you hit cross court, the ball has to cross in front of the opponent, and if they move forward, they cut off that ball. And by the way, while I got you here, hit the like button, make sure you have subscribed to the channel, and be sure to hit that notification bell so you know whenever I put up new videos. So watch how he keeps this ball really low down the line. And again, he does this, and watch where he goes. Watch how he goes inside the court. And all of a sudden, he's in no man's land. When you hit the ball low to your opponent's feet, and look at the volleyer. Volleyer did a great job here, by the way. Volleyer hits a great volley, getting that ball to land past the service line. And it actually moves the server back, because he actually was expecting a weaker ball. He was stepping in to probably take that ball out of the air. Did a great job, centers the ball, super consistent, love it. Now, here is where the net player is going to have to guess. He really needs to guess, because he's a dead duck. He's in the middle. The ball's either going to go inside out or it's going to be cross court. And I actually really like the passing shot that was hit here. One little idea, whenever you're moving backward, just from experience, when you're moving backward, it's actually easier to hit the ball cross court. So since he's in the middle of the court, and really it's, the same shot really both ways. It doesn't matter which way. There really isn't a down the line and cross court from this position. When you're moving backward, you'll find out that hitting cross court, especially on a two-handed backhand, is actually an easier way to hit it rather than pushing it up the line. I'm actually surprised that the net player guessed down the line because of that. Once you see your opponent move backward, just assume that they're going to hit it cross court. It really is the easier shot, and you should basically cover the shot that the opponent is most likely going to hit. And so he hits this ball down the line. I don't mind, again, that he guessed, but I would rather him move cross court and cover up the backhand volley. But it's a great shot for a passing shot. Absolutely love it. So let's watch this point. We'll watch it 2 or 3 times in its entirety and just look for these great, great concepts that you can copy. So go out and film yourself playing a match and review the footage and see where you can improve on your court positioning and strategy. And if you do, there's no doubt you're going to gain confidence, win more matches, and play much better tennis. This is Ryan Reedy from 2minutetennis.net. You got this.